Very welcome, everybody. Today it's about the growth formula. The goal is to double sales. And it's very possible, depending on the time frame, of course. But if you do it right, it should be possible. The formula is, of course, that you do not lose customers. So the first thing is, the first priority is that you reduce your customer churn. So on the one hand, loss of customers. So when you lose customers or when you lose prices, then you end up with less revenue that you have to compensate with new clients. So you need to understand the problem of the customer. You need to sell a solution to this very problem, and you need to know what is your USP, what is your unique selling proposition, what makes you unique. And if you do this, if you know what is your customer, if you know what are your strengths, then you are miles ahead of the competition in most cases. So listen, what are the problems? Yeah. So that's the first thing, and I really recommend that you do it yourself and not just by the salespeople. Of course, you need to understand and talk with sales. They have an ear at the customer, yes, but you need also to understand the customer problems and listen to them personally. And the customer wants basically a good or very good product, depending on the industry on the industry they are in. I don't know, healthcare, for instance, they want a good product. They do not need to have a very good product. Hospitality needs a very good product. The product needs to be as good as the industry really wants. So on the one hand, it's about the product. It's about reliable service, that you are punctual, that the fulfillment ratio is very high, that it's a reliable business, and the pricing needs to be reasonable. Of course, there are many ways also to have a very profitable pricing. What I mean with reasonable, the customer wants to know that he has made a good deal, and it's possible to grow without salespeople, at least in the beginning and to some extent. And you can do it. You need to have a very good offer. I think that's the first thing. Peter Drucker once said, it's a very good guy, already dead. So Peter Drucker said, marketing and sales are an antithesis. How do you pronounce it? So it's basically, if you have a really, really good marketing, if you have a really good offer, you do not need so much sales effort. If you need much sales effort, in many cases, it's just a sign that you are not good in marketing. We talked about the market position. We talked about doubling sales, but we need to have innovation. So we need to have a really good product. That's important. That's key. That's probably the most important thing at all, because the market position is in good part a consequence of your innovation. You need to have a good productivity because you need to be able to have also a competitive price. So productivity is important. This needs to go along with innovation. So you need to offer a service that is also that can be provided in a very productive way. You need to have good people. That's important. That's an important thing. And you need also to have the cash and the liquidity, as mentioned in the beginning, in order to afford the new linen that you need for the new market position. So this is expensive, and you need the cash and the liquidity there. So keep in mind that growth needs to be healthy, and healthy growth is, on the one hand, the market position that you see. You can do it only with good prices and good cash flow. That's important.